If you're heartbroken, if you're depressed or lonely, I don't think that you clicked this by accident. And I'm not about to sit here and give you something soft to hold on to either, because the truth is some of you don't just feel hurt. You feel discarded. Like something in your life ended and nobody even acknowledged the funeral. Like you're walking around carrying something heavy that nobody can see, so they assume that you're fine, and you're not fine. You're not fine at all. You're tired of pretending to be fine. You're tired of smiling at people who have no idea what your nights look like. You're tired of laying down and your mind just won't shut up. It just replays the moments. It replays the conversations, the faces, the things that you wish you could undo, the things that you wish you could say. And the worst part is this. It's not just what happened to you. It's what it made you believe about yourself. Because heartbreak just doesn't take people. It rewrites your identity if you let it, right? It starts whispering things like, maybe you weren't enough. I know about that. Maybe you were just too much. Maybe you'll always end up alone. And now you're not just dealing with loss. You're dealing with lies that feel like facts. And I need you to really honestly hear me clearly with this. What you're feeling is real, but what it's telling you is not always true. And that's where people get stuck. They start building their future based on a moment they didn't survive correctly. And I say correctly because nobody teaches you how to survive pain. Nobody teaches that. They just tell you to get over it and pray about it or distract yourself. But nobody tells you that pain, if you don't face it right, it starts making decisions for you. That pain will. It chooses who you trust. It chooses how you love. It chooses how much you give to yourself. And before you even know it, you're living a life that was designed by your worst moment. Your worst moment, not your real self. And that's why you feel off. That's why even when things are okay, something still feels wrong. You ever felt that? Because you're operating from damage and not from the truth. And I'm not here to shame you for that. I've been there. Where you wake up and the first thing that you feel is weight, right? You don't feel excitement. Where you look at your phone hoping for something that never comes. I know all about that. Where you sit in rooms full of people and still feel like you're not really there. Like you're just kind of like existing, not living. And it messes with you because you start asking yourself questions that you can't answer. Like, why did this happen to me? Why did they leave me? Why do I feel like this? And sometimes you don't get answers. You don't get answers. Sometimes God doesn't explain. He just allows. And that can feel cruel if you don't understand what's being built underneath you. It can feel very cruel. Because while you're focused on what you lost, something is quietly being revealed about what you are depending on. And I know that that's uncomfortable because it means that this pain isn't just random. It's exposing attachments. It's exposing the habits. It's exposing the way that you've been trying to find peace in the things that were never strong enough to hold you. And listen, I'm not saying that you deserve any of this. I'm not saying that. Don't twist it like that. Please don't do that. I'm saying that this moment is showing you something that you would have ignored if everything kept going your way. Because let's be honest. Let's be real. Let's be honest. When things feel good, you don't question much. You just ride it. You don't check if it's stable. You don't check if it's healthy. You don't do that. You don't check if it's real. You just enjoy it. But when it breaks, when it leaves, when it all falls apart, now you're forced to look at everything differently. You're forced to. And that is where you are right now. You're in the part where everything looks different. Everything. And guess what? It's very uncomfortable because you don't recognize this version of your life. You don't recognize it. But what if I told you that this version is closer to the truth than the one that you were living in before? What if the life that you're grieving wasn't as solid as you thought it was? What if the person that you're missing wasn't as aligned as you truly believed? What if the reason it hurts this bad is because you attached your identity to something that was very, very temporary? And now that it's gone, you feel like you disappeared with it. You didn't disappear. You just don't know who you are without what you lost. And that's different. That means there's something still there, something real, something untouched by all of this. But you haven't spent time with it yet, right? Because you've been busy trying to get back to what left. And that's what's draining yourself. That's where you're draining yourself. Chasing closure from people who don't have the capacity to give it. Right? Replaying memories like they're going to change. It's not going to change anything. Holding on to the version of people that don't even exist anymore. And it's keeping you stuck in a loop where your past keeps interrupting your present. We have to stop that. Your present can't build a future like that. It can't. And I know part of you was scared to let go. It's scared to let go because letting go feels like losing for real. Like if you stop thinking about it, if you stop checking it, if you stop hoping, then it's really over. But let me flip that for you. It's already over. You're just deciding how long you want to stay connected to something that's no longer connected to you. And that's the real decision in front of you. That's the real decision. Not whether it hurt or not. Not whether or not it mattered or not, but whether you're going to keep letting it define you moving forward. Because pain will stay as long as you keep giving it a place to sit. We know this. And some of you have been, hosting it like it belongs there. That pain don't belong there. Like it's a part of your personality now. It's not. Like this is just who I am. I hear people say that all the time. This is just who I am. The heartbroken one, the lonely one, the one who always gets left. This is my identity. And I'm telling you right now that is not your identity. That is a moment that overstayed its welcome. That's what that is. And it's time to start moving different. You have to move different. Not in some, dramatic overnight change or anything. Not in pretending that you're healed when you're not. But it's in small decisions, real ones. Like here's one, like choosing not to revisit something that keeps breaking you. Choosing to sit with yourself without trying to escape it, like we all do. Choosing to rebuild your days with intention instead of just getting through them. We all been there. Because healing is very, very quiet. It's uncomfortable. It's choosing better even when you don't feel better yet. And that's the part right there that people quit on, right there. They wait until they feel different before they act different. And that's backwards. It don't work like that. It don't work like that. You have to act your way into a new feeling. You have to act your way into it, not wait your way into it. And yes, some days are going to feel very, very uncomfortable and heavy. Some days you're going to miss what you shouldn't go back to. You're going to miss it, of course. That's natural. You're a human being. Some days you're going to feel like you're not making any type of progress. But that doesn't mean that you're stuck. It means that you're in the middle. That's what that means. And the middle is very, very messy. It's unclear. It's uncomfortable. I keep saying that. But it's also where change actually happens. That's where change happens, right in the middle, where it's uncomfortable. And I need you to stop expecting yourself to be fully okay right now. Don't expect that. That pressure is making it actually worse. It's making it worse. You're trying to rush something that has to be rebuilt properly. And if you rush it, you're going to end up right back here, right this in this feeling. You're going to end back here again. Different situation, same feeling. And I know that you don't want that for yourself. I know you don't want that for yourself. So take this moment seriously. When you're heartbroken, you're depressed, you're lonely, take it seriously. Take it as something that's trying to wake you up, right? It's trying to wake you up. We got this. We can do this. It's time for you to start making different choices. You have a choice. You choose whether you're going to stay in it or whether you're going to move forward. Nobody else can come and do this for you. Nobody is coming to save you. I can guarantee you that. I used to think that somebody was coming to save me for so long and it kept me stuck for years and years. Nobody's coming to save you. It's up to you to move forward from that heartbreak. It's up to you to move forward from that depression. Put together a strategic plan. I know that loneliness feels uncomfortable. I know it do. But we got this. If you are having a hard time with detaching and you want to learn more about how to let go, then you can check out that ebook, Letting Go When God Says So. Sometimes I just got to come on here and give you the harsh truth. Sometimes I don't want to sugarcoat it. Because when you sugarcoat, you're just going to stay stuck. But if I tell y'all the truth, hopefully that can free you. The truth will set you free, right? Right? That's what we always hear. But I'm yapping. Until next time, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.
I've been sleeping with my eyes open, just staring at the ceiling like it owed me something. Heart got quiet, but my mind stayed loud, like a crowded room that don't make a sound. I stopped answering my own calls, let it ring inside my chest till it broke through walls. Ain't no text gonna fix this hate, so I learned how to sit with the mess I made. Mirror don't lie, but it don't speak kind. Got a version of me I've been trying to hide. She don't cry, she just goes numb slow, like a candle burning with nowhere to go. I was folding into places I don't even fit, letting ghosts of love tell me what I'm worth. Kept digging for light in the bottomless pit. Didn't know I was the one holding dirt. I unlocked myself. Nobody came to get me, no savior at the door, no hands to come and lift me. I broke my own chains, yeah, it cut a little deep, but I'd rather feel pain than belong to defeat. I unlocked myself, heard my soul say leave. Not the room, not the city, but the version of me that kept begging for love where it never would stay. Yeah, I walked out my cage and I left me that way.